Hello, I'm Julie Jordan. I'm a friend of Lyn Blackledge's. She's an amazing lady who runs Wightbuzz and so many other things. She leaves me quite breathless. So tonight I want to read a few testimonials on her behalf to support her entry in the NatWest Every Woman Award. The first one is from Antonia Chitty of Ace Inspire. Now she's got some lovely things to say about Lyn, and I'm going to read just as she's put it in her testimonial. Lyn has had an amazing journey and truly embodies what the Hero Award should be about. She has turned difficulties into assets and come from having nothing and having to move back in with her parents, a real challenge when used to having her own home. Since then, she's won Saleswoman of the Year Award 2010, grown her own business, helped others start and grow businesses, and really contributed to the business community both in her area and online. So that's lovely. That's from Antonia. Now, Cora Wade of Coralie Photography has said, I've known Lyn for some years now. I first met her whilst I was running a local community centre, and we talked about some books she had that may have been of some interest to our younger users. I've always admired her ability to connect with people from the very first moment of meeting. She makes you feel comfortable, something terribly important in the world of networking, and from the moment I met her, I liked her. Amongst her many virtues, Lyn takes time to know you. She opens herself up and you become friends instantly, making her incredibly human and approachable. She doesn't hide behind a corporate facade, an important quality for me, as when I do business with people, I like to get to know that person's nature, their personality, and not just a corporate image. Lyn offers all of herself to her clients, whatever she does. She does with delight, and I especially admire that about her. Recently, after being made redundant, I had the opportunity to meet with Lyn again to find out about her Wightbuzz business. I'd launched my own small business and wanted help to get the word out. At first I was a little weary. I didn't know what to expect. But since I've joined Wightbuzz, I've met some wonderful people who are supportive and, just as importantly for me, personable. Lyn has encouraged us all to work together in collaboration, something which is vitally important in the current climate. Against the odds, some have told her, Lyn has managed to create a vibrant hub for local small businesses to feel part of. She creates opportunity and sings the praises of her members as if they were part of her own family. She constantly strives to improve and innovate and is an excellent role model for women all over the country. That's lovely. Kim Philby, she's the landlady of the Broadway Inn and Slimming World Freshwater, which Lyn attends. And she says, in praise of the older woman, I just want to say that Lyn has given hope where there was none, cajoled, encouraged and supported where others have not. Without her tireless efforts on her Wightbuzz members' behalf, many of these small businesses would not have got off their starting blocks. She is an inspiration to everyone, but in particular those women who, like me, have a dream and are determined to see it through. Wonderful. This is from Jane Pidgeon, who's been a recent Wightbuzz member. She said, it would be very difficult not to admire the enigma that is Lyn Blackledge. Whilst running her own businesses, she has identified a real need for small local businesses to have a network of support to help find their niche and flourish in the community amidst huge organisations and internet trading. So was born Wightbuzz, a fast-growing group of like-minded individuals who, fuelled by Lyn's tireless enthusiasm, are providing mutual support, information, promotion, ideas, contacts and sharing skills and resources. Known as our local networking guru, Lyn always finds time to support, help and guide her Wightbuzz members. Her personal experiences help her empathise with those undergoing difficulties and make her a very credible mentor. She recognises when someone needs encouragement or that extra little push in the right direction. And if she can't help herself, there is every chance she will know someone in her vast network who can. Lyn has a big passion for the Isle of Wight, and her boundless enthusiasm to promote local organisations reflects this. She is fearless and always prepared to get stuck in, whether it is learning new technology to help promote her network, travelling to other areas to set up similar networks, or taking on the bigwigs. Of course, there will always be those who make cynical and negative comments when seeing someone like Lyn work hard to succeed. Perhaps they measure success in properties and fast cars, rather than in happiness and the knowledge that something remarkable is being made to happen. Lyn has a wonderful ability to process such negativity and turn it into fuel to drive her on further. I'm proud to be part of Wightbuzz. If I could bottle essence of Lyn, I'd make a fortune. Just take a few drops for energy, enthusiasm and drive, the ability to overcome hurdles and to add sparkle to your day. I love that one. This is from Roger and Debbie Simmons, who run Little Sedge self-catering holiday accommodation. We can confirm that we've known Lyn Blackledge for some 12 months through one of her many initiatives, namely Wightbuzz. Having met Lyn and seen her in action, she is the most energetic and enthusiastic person we've ever met, putting to shame many young would-be entrepreneurs. She is an inspiration to all who know her, never ceasing to come up with excellent ideas, slants and cognitive hooks for promoting businesses. Her knack of spotting an opportunity in someone's conversation is second to none, the sign of an excellent network facilitator. She has grown Wightbuzz very rapidly and shows a desire and flair to adapt to changing circumstances and needs of members, and doing this with a genuine interest and compassion. She has developed links with Business Buzz and other networks on the mainland and is the driving force to expand these further. We would have no hesitation in recommending Lyn for this award as an inspirational leader and tireless campaigner for the success of her own portfolio and members' associated businesses. Judith Locke, who's trading as Morweena, Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight may be a place of outstanding beauty, but it is also outstanding in the southeast for its high unemployment levels. This is particularly bad for the 18 to 25 age group and the over 50s. I'm sure that Lyn will not mind me saying that she is in the latter group. Lyn was rather unceremonially dumped by her former employer, but did she let it get her down? No. Lyn came out fighting. She became not one but several franchise businesses, and it was during the course of these that Lyn was inspired to create a business support group. Now, I subscribe to the view that what you give to the universe, you certainly get back. Lyn has not just created a small business support group, but she has worked tirelessly to promote all of those businesses with the big players on the island. She has made her presence felt with the local council, and the ferry companies were certainly put to rights concerning how much small traders could contribute to advertising the Isle of Wight as a tourist destination. Lyn has fought tirelessly to ensure that our lifeblood, the holiday maker, has the information that they need to have a happy holiday after the council closed all tourist information offices. I had this idea of pop-up shops, and Lyn has taken it and is making it happen. Once again, as Queen Bee in Wightbuzz, she has stung the council into action. Remember those 16 to 25-year-old unemployed? Lyn believes passionately that by promoting and growing small businesses with older people, the way will open for younger people to secure a job and gain the skills and confidence they need to move these small businesses forward. There are so many things that Lyn does for her Wightbuzzers: arranging meetings, recruiting new members, attending marketing courses and passing on knowledge. My bête noire is social media, but Lyn has that under control too. Then there's the charity work. All island charities need to do is ask for help and Lyn will be there. This Queen Bee of Wightbuzz is an absolute powerhouse and dynamo, constantly thinking up new ideas to promote the Isle of Wight, its people and its growing small businesses. Nothing is too much trouble. Lyn has done more to promote the island, its tourism and help create employment opportunities for the young in an employment black spot than the local council or the island MP. If Lyn is Queen Bee, she certainly deserves the honey. Fantastic. Johnny Keywood said, "I've always used Facebook to promote my business. One night, while looking on Facebook, I came across a group called Wightbuzz. So I googled the name and read about what Lyn had set up. I asked some people on the island if they'd heard of it. A few said yes, you should join, and a few said no, stay away. Me being me, I got in contact with Lyn Blackledge to ask her about Wightbuzz, and all I could see was amazing words on how it would benefit my business. Lyn then invited me to one of her meetings. I was still unsure leading up to the meeting, so looked around to find out more about Wightbuzz. Then it was the day of the meeting. Should I go or should I not? I did, and I have to say it was the best thing I've ever done. I joined that night. Lyn has put a lot of work and time into this, bringing small businesses together to rebound off each other. It is just what we all need when we're all feeling the pinch. Lyn is a great asset to the business network on the island, and she is our mummy Buzz." Finally, Sharon Lake. Her testimonial reads, "I first met Lyn at a school fete selling her books and natural cleaning products. We got chatting and she mentioned about the Wightbuzz network. I was looking for inspiration and it sounded like just the sort of support that I needed. Whilst we were chatting, I found that Lyn was easy to open up to, and once she heard my story, she invited myself and my young son to a jazz evening that night. I hadn't been out in about 2 years, so didn't want to miss it, even if it was with a bunch of strangers. But amazingly, it was nothing like that. We had a lovely time with new friends. We felt very relaxed and included, and it was so fab. I still have difficulties getting out, but Lyn always goes that extra mile to keep me in the loop, as she does with all our members, which is no mean feat. She's always on the end of the phone or on chat to offer help and guidance, and is often calling with new contact details for my business, which is fantastic. It's great being part of the buzz that is small business networking on the Isle of Wight." So, marvellous. You can see all positive words for Lyn. She would be a worthy recipient of the award.